Good evening, everyone. Let me read to you the message of our CEO and Chairman, Sir Christlamb Reae, Vicente, LCB. To Mr. Ferdinand L. Sardan, LCB, Dean of Customs Department, BCSP. To Attorney Erastus Sandino B. Austria, CISO 5, District Collector, Bureau of Customs, Port of Davao. To Ms. Ivy Takay Reyes, VP for Non-Maritime. Ms. Cheryl McCarthy, VP for Admin. And to the members of Philippine Society of Customs Administration students, to the faculty and staff of DMMA College of Sergeant Philippines, to the guests and performers for tonight's ball, business associates, friends, and families, good evening. A story goes that one day, a man was walking along the beach with his head down, thinking about all the problems he was facing. And the thought that he could no longer carry on, and decided to end it all. And as he was dragging himself with the waves crashing on his feet, he saw a kid digging a hole beside its banks, desperately trying to cap some water with his hands into that tiny pit. The scene caught his attention, and he then approached the kid. "What are you doing?" the man asked. "I'm trying to transfer all that water into the tiny hole," the kid said. "But you can't," the man said. "The sea is so vast and the hole you dug is quite shallow." And then the kid said, "Just like life, it is so vast, yet we try to keep it with our limited understanding. Maybe I should just let it go," the kid said. The man was taken aback by what the kid said. Even as he had an epiphany about his situation, as soon as he was about to respond to that flash of wisdom he heard, the kid disappeared. The story was credited to the venerable philosopher Saint Augustine of Hippo. It was believed that the man in the story was Saint Augustine himself when he was at the low ebb of his life. But I heard the story a long time ago, and every time I get to speak in front of the impressionable crowd, like this one, this story keeps buzzing in my ears. Having said that, I wanted to imbibe the wisdom I got from this story to this present tonight, especially to the awardees and these listeners, that there's still a lot out there for us to conquer, for us to strive, for us to work on. We may be having some difficulties in our way to achieving our respective successes. But always take heart, every problem has its solution, and every challenge has its wisdom. We need to let go sometimes and move on to something better, because nothing is lost when we're open to it. And this celebration tonight is the start. Tonight's event is a smorgasbord of achievements we've had over the past months. A gamut of individual triumphs, and it's a good thing. Seeing the invitation a few days ago made me smile, knowing that I get to be with winners and achievers again, and that their success would brush on my end and the rest of us as part of the celebration. Although unfortunately I can't be with you tonight, but since PSCAS is such a prestigious group and the CSP has been so close to my heart right from the start, how can I refuse to offer and open an event for them? At least I get to participate in the event on behalf of the Philippine GBCB Management Corporation's Chief Operation Officer. This is a gathering of leaders, no less. And it is my prayer that the seeds these future leaders have planted today will grow significantly in the coming days. We live in a society that is changing faster by nanoseconds. And what better way to contribute to this unstoppable shift than to invest in the promise and to be the primus inter pares, so to speak, of this impressive gathering. Though it might come in as a mere customs ball, we need more of this and still in abundance a confluence of present and future leaders, celebrating their achievements and planning on their next move towards a better, brighter customs work on the horizon. Yes, there is still so much work to do ahead of us, and nothing beats preparation any time of the day. As business rights activists, if Washington would put it, the only safe ship in the storm is leadership. Our ship, nonetheless, has already sailed. What we need now are the kind of leaders we're seeing tonight. And so, I now open the Stagione Customs Ball 2023. Let us then start transferring that seed into this not-so-tiny gathering tonight. Be that kind of kid this evening, enjoying the moment, for tomorrow we play leaders to a promising future. And this is my very wish to see most of you years from now as leaders in your own right. Enjoy the rest of the night. God bless us indeed, and good evening.
Thank you so much, Mr. Arniff Cabero, the Chief Operations Officer of PGMC, for that opening message in behalf of Mr. Christlamb Reae, Vicente, LCB Chairman.